training video on installing F-Wave roofing. We've already installed it several times, but we like on this new job, Dave was nice enough to come here again and kind of give us a quick rundown on how to install this roofing, and now we're going to share it with the whole world. So here you go.
Great. Hey guys, I'm going to kind of go over, my name's Dave. If I'm going along, you have a question, just interrupt me, tell me what question you have.
¿Tienes alguna pregunta? Interrumpir, por favor, cualquier cosa. Yo voy a hacer el, ¿cómo se llama?
Kind of like our rake edge, and this kind of me working up from the eave up, okay?
Here.
So this is your starter. Universal piece. It's got 4 different colors on it to match up with as far as whichever color shingle you end up installing. So you got this color here. It's going to match this one here. You're going to do a black one. You can do black. This one. This being square, it's not as important. Okay. I mean, you can just line it up any which way you want to go. The starter is going to have 6 nails.
Esta parte no es tan importante de cómo lo ponen, o sea, lo puedes poner como sea. Nomás lo único importante es que lo alineas, ¿cómo se llama? Alineas bien. Sí.
What you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're just going to line these starters up, going all the way across. You're going to need 6 nails in the starter. I want the 6 nails to be close to the eave.
6 clavos por cada starter y 6 clavos por cada shingle también. Porque aquí en esta área tienes que poner 6 clavos para que te dan la garantía de 150 millas por hora de viento. Por favor, ponle 6 clavos, no se les olvida.
I don't want the nails up here because if this bends up here, then the shingle goes up. So I want them down there, all right? You get a line as far as the starter up. Starter only goes on the eaves, not the rake.
Los starters nomás van en donde están los gutters, no en las otras partes, no. Para arriba, no. So not on the rakes.
Not on the rakes.
Just the eaves.
Just the eaves.
Interesting. For some reason, he was under the impression we did the eaves as well.
Nope.
Is that going to be an issue if we did the eaves?
You can do the eaves, just the eaves, not the rakes.
Okay. So is it an issue though if we did
No,
it?
you can do, but on the rakes, I'm going to recommend the T-metal.
Oh right.
So
yeah.
that's
So
typically
it could cause a slight elevation of that.
Yeah, you don't want it to ramp up. You want it to be lay flat.
En los rakes, no. Nomás en las puras orillas.
So with a shingle in like this is going to be your shingle itself. You have alignment tabs going all the way up here, both vertical and horizontal.
O sea, con los shingles tienes estas líneas aquí, uno que va enderezado así y otro para arriba.
Back side, here's your nail strip right here.
Y aquí ahí es donde ponen los clavos.
Here's your nail strip here. It shows where to put as far as your nails.
It has holes, right?
Basically, it's an X right there.
Mira, ahí tiene un X en donde poner los clavos.
The typical installation is 4 nails per shingle. 4 nails per shingle gives you 130 miles per hour wind speeds. Most guys in Colorado, because of the muscle memory, do 6. 6 is better than 4, but the minimum is 4.
O sea, lo mínimo son 4 clavos, pero sí es mejor ponerle 6. Y bueno, aquí ya les dije en Boulder, hay que ponerle 6.
So next, you're going to take the shingle itself.
So real quick, on the 6 nails, you get a higher wind rating, is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
You and I did that on your last installation
Right.
in Louisville, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So being that we're in Boulder today, I'd probably just go with 6.
Yeah.
Again, 130 miles, 4 nails gets you 130 mile per hour wind warranty, labor and material, but again, being that it's a new product, being that we're in Boulder, being that it seems like every year, and you know this as well, all the municipalities' wind speeds keep going up and up and up.
Yeah.
You may want to just do 6 nails because again, that's what you're used to.
Yeah, we're going to do 6 for sure.
Okay. You're going to line this shingle up, let's just say, with as far as the one color, that's going to go across. And you're going to keep moving the starter all the way across.
You got to find the right color here, right?
Well, you don't, on the square cut here, it's not as important. I mean,
Okay,
you could do this black here and this, but I mean, it's not on the scallop shingle. Yeah, it's important, and I can show that in a second.
So they don't need to be too intense about where to place the shingle along the starter because this is universal starter. So
correct.
Entonces ahí no tienen que tener tanto cuidado de los colores porque ya este color le machea a todos los shingles.
What we don't want to do, guys, is we don't want to line this full shingle up with this.
Eso es lo que no quieres hacer, es que esté alineado así.
So how many nails in the starter?
¿Cuántos clavos en el starter?
On this, opening up a bundle, guys, with shingles you typically cut one side and you pull it through, right? With this specific bundle, what I like is this. I typically go open it
Abrirlo
three ways.
totalmente, o sea, abrirlo de tres lugares en vez de nomás de un lado y jalarlo.
The guy that's feeding the guy doing the nails, the guy that's feeding it, it's easier to go like this, and you can pull off the shingles like this, than it is to pull it through because of the sealant right here.
Es más fácil nomás subirlo así en vez de jalarlo de un lado.
So you're gonna keep going across. You're gonna line that all the way up. Going all the way across, 6 nails going across. The big thing is in this is basically a tab and a half. See, next of course you're going to start.
O sea, lo importante aquí es un pedazo aquí y luego en medio es cuando empieza el segundo.
So you can go a tab and a half to the left or tab and a half to the right, whichever way you want.
O sea, uno y medio a la derecha, uno y medio a la izquierda.
What you don't want to do is this. What most people get wrong is this, is the nails, okay?
Lo que tienes que tener mucho cuidado de los clavos, que mucha gente lo hace mal ahí, porque ahí va a explicar.
Turn your compressor up as high as you can. You're not going to go through my nail line.
You don't want to turn it up as high as you can.
You do.
You do, okay. O sea, hay que arrancar el compresor lo más alto que se pueda.
You're not going to shoot through it. What you don't want is a nail head or a point load with nails sticking up, okay? This is a really, this is extremely durable. So you want to turn it up. The more guns you have, the more you want to turn it up, okay?
No lo puedes dañar el shingle con la pistola. Lo más alto que lo pones, lo mejor. Que no hay problema. Porque no quieres que el clavo quede un poquito alto, alto del shingle.
Most mistakes from anybody installing this is that when they get done at night, you guys typically get done at night, is that you're walking on top of it and you look around, it all looks sealed. But what could end up happening is that one of these nails is sticking high, holding the tab up.
O sea, un error que puede ser que es que un clavo está un poquito más alto y luego se ve todo parejo, pero ya después que termina el jale hay algunos que no están parejos y se están parados y ahí es donde queda mal.
The other mistake that most crews do wrong is that when they go to install this next shingle like this, they'll go like this.
Otro error es que lo ponen así, como él está enseñando.
So what happens is this overlaps, it creates a point load.
O sea, es un error que lo ponen un poquito así alto y hay que, porque aquí es un espacio, pero a veces lo ponen así.
And so what happens with this is that you'll see this shingle here, it'll never seal down.
El próximo shingle de arriba, que he visto grupos que lo hacen así por alguna razón.
So that's the main thing as far as the lying flat, staying flat. The other thing that I'll typically do
que queda todo bien parejo.
is I'll grab a shingle like this, full shingle, and I'll basically line it up with these keyways to see as far as if I'm straight. Well,
también le gusta ponerle un shingle así para asegurar que está alineado bien. Ahí se se dio cuenta que esos no estaban alineados bien y ahora lo está alineando bien.
See how those lines are?
Ande.
That's why it's straight vertical and diagonal.
He said if it's already stuck down, then how would you be able to realign it?
What's that?
If you
Down
already,
here?
Yeah, from up there. If it's already nailed, you can't realign it.
Well, then he'd have to take it apart and do it. Either that or start to cheat it back.
Sí, tendrías que quitarlo y hacerlo otra vez. Así que hay que tener cuidado. You know, one thing we've learned about this product is you got to go slow. I mean, at least.
Well,
you know,
see, one thing, the reason why you're saying to go slow is because you want to make sure it's lined up this way, and this way, right?
Yeah.
With the new hand split shake that we have, it's very, very random, so you don't have to line it up.
Okay.
On this one, we've now added these alignment tabs, which makes it a lot easier. Okay.
Well, I'm encouraging the crew to go slow though, because you know, I don't want it to, because I think it's important to know that if you are off slightly by your measurement, the whole roof can go crooked.
You could, and there's the same thing with tile, and the same thing with a lot of other products.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what I'm just trying to say is, I mean, these alignment tabs are going to be helpful.
Okay.
The other thing is you can take a piece of metal and or, as far as like I said, another shingle, and you could just line up to make sure that you're staying on course.
Sí, porque puedes ver aquí cómo está alineado aquí también. Es lo que te ayuda de asegurar que está alineado bien los shingles en vez de usar este pedazo ahí.
Cutting the shingles, guys.
Ahora va a enseñar cómo cortar el shingle.
You need to have a straight blade, not a hook blade.
Tienes que usar un cuchillo directo en vez de con el gancho.
Basically, you just score it.
Lo cortas un poquito y
Snap.
y así.
If you have another area here where you want to go, circle.
Mira. Fácil de cortar.
You use snips and or as far as cut it.
También tijeras se puede usar.
The main thing is the sealant too. You're going to want to make sure that you don't have anything on it. You don't want, you know.
Y vas a tener cuidado de que el pegamento en el otro lado, que no tiene basura o no tiene hojas o algo ahí, que está limpio, porque así no va a agarrar bien si está sucio.
Point loads. If you needed to get this apart, what you're going to want to end up using is a heat gun later on.
Si tienes que quitarlo, se puede usar una pistola de que tiene, ¿cómo se llama? Un calentón, pistola de calentón para quitarlo. Con la pistola de calentón se quita bien fácil.
If you get to an area, as we're working up the roof here, and you take a full shingle here, cut it right through here, take this part, flip it upside down, take it to the other side of the roof, you can still use it. It still works fine.
O sea, cuando lo cortas un
helps your
lado,
waist.
puedes usar el que cortaste en la otra parte del techo para no tener tanto gasto.
Decreases your waste. Any questions?
¿Hay alguna pregunta? No? So they've done it before, so they're, you know, they don't have many questions right now, but yeah, I think we're all good to go here.
Hip and ridge. You got two pieces of hip and ridge.
Vamos a enseñar a hablar del ridge ahora.
I was gonna say nail here,
Ahí dice dónde está poner el clavo.
inch and a half nail, a little bit longer nail. You're gonna basically.
Tiene que ser un clavo de 1,5 pulgadas para el ridge, un poquito más largo.
You're gonna pop your line with blue chalk.
Hay que usar el chalk azul en vez de rojo. ¿Sí tienen el azul? ¿No? Did you get the blue chalk? Yeah. Sí tenemos azul para usted que pueden usar.
You line it up. On this back side, guys, if you have a hip, like right up here, you can cut this to fit whichever you want, so it has like a closure.
Y lo puedes cortar como quieras. Cuando hay como un hip que tienes que cortarlo, puedes cortarlo.
Nail,
como
nail.
quieras.
Next piece comes, lays down. Nail, nail. Push down here, and now it'll be sealed.
Aplástalo bien para que quede así pegado. Ya quedó pegado aquí.
Thank you. Gracias.
¿Alguna pregunta sobre el ridge? ¿No? Great.
So-
I think we're good to go.
Okay.
Thank you very much for everything.
So our underlayment is going to be ice and water shield. You have a granule, then you're going to use a synthetic over the top, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
We're pretty clear on that.
halfway.
O sea, no se puede usar mucho entrenamiento. Lo mejor, más entrenamiento, lo mejor. Así que, nomás un detalle, otro más, es del ice and water. Si no se le olvida que el papel tiene que ir arriba del ice and water con este producto. So it's important to know that the synthetic underlayment must go over the ice and water shield, because the ice and water shield is a granulated surface, and you can't attach this, it won't seal to a granulated surface.
It'll seal. We just want it to be smooth.
Okay.
We just want it to be smooth.
So
and
if it was smooth ice and water shield, like a high
all day
temp.
long, no problem.
Gotcha. Interesting.
It just, the one thing is a smooth ice and water shield costs more.
Yeah.
So most guys use a granulated.
Yeah.
We want it just to be smooth. We want to focus again. Everything about this product is synthetic. It's
Yeah.
non-granular. We want to continue to promote that.
Yeah, and so you can use any synthetic underlayment, right? ABC brand. There's no
All day
actual
long.
brand that you require at all, right?
The other thing is that say your dumpster's all gone, and you have the crew and the leftover remnants. I mean, all these remnants, unlike asphalt shingles, you can't obviously you can't take them land. You can't recycle them, right?
Yeah.
This product is recyclable. So
that's
you
huge.
could take these remnants, being that we're in Boulder and there's a lot of people that's important, and you can actually take and recycle them.
Yeah.
So I mean, but the asphalt portion, you got to keep the asphalt separate from the synthetic.
Yeah. So that's what's really cool about this product too, is we can, it's sort of an eco-friendly product. And theoretically, I mean, when it's ready to be replaced, F-Wave could take it back and reuse this product and make more F-Wave out of it.
Correct.
So it's almost has like continue to be reused over and over again. So yeah, we're really excited to offer this product, and we're really excited to keep putting it out into the world. And feel free to contact us if you have any more questions about it. Pues ahí estamos. Are we good? Okay. So now we're going to show how to install an intake vent using F-Wave. This is pretty unique. We are, I think, the first contractor in the Colorado area to install an intake vent and an F-Wave roof together in combination.
Well, this Lamenco vent seems to be new. Seems a lot of people see the value in it as far as the airflow. And so I want to make sure that we kind of go over how it's going to be installed. If you look at this, like this shingle here, and let's get this other one here. So my thoughts is this, Felipe. Give me your thoughts, okay? I want to see you.
¿Qué quiere tu pensamiento en lo que él va a decir?
You show me your knife real quick. Come over here real quick.
Mira, ven porque te quiere cortar.
My thought is this: is that we cut this.
Mira, lo que él dice, él piensa cortarlo ahí de esa parte.
I mean, some way,
¿Tú
somehow.
estás de acuerdo con cortarlo ahí? O sea, ¿tú piensas que se debe de cortar ahí? Where's Valentín? Mira, ven.
See, I'm almost thinking that we're gonna go like this. We have not done this before, so.
Que no le he hecho antes. Yeah. This is the first house in the world to get these vents and F-Wave together.
Yes.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So that's why I want to make sure it works good.
Entonces mira, él piensa que se debe de cortar así, pero él ni sabe, quiere saber tu opinión. ¿Tú crees que estás de acuerdo cortarlo así o es mejor nomás no cortarlo?
I mean, there's a closure here.
¿No crees que le puede entrar agua por el lado? Pues nomás
How's that look?
The only concern is that the potential for wind-driven rain. Oh, it's no,
That's
aquí
closed.
está cerrado ahí. No se puede entrar nada ahí.
The other thought I had was,
Entonces, si estará de la abajo.
the other thought I had
Say
was this.
just leave a little starter underneath.
Yeah, either that. Again, this, I want lots of picture how you do it, but I mean, my other thought is this. You could take piece of hip and ridge like this. To help that transition from one to the other, you know what I'm saying?
Como esto sí podemos hacer la calidad, ¿no? Para hacerle, cortarle el triángulo.
Or go back up on top. I'm not sure.
No poner eso.
See how that? See how that'll kind of continue over.
Esa es otra opción que él está. Él sabe, él decía.
No, es que nosotros, como lo hacemos, no va a quedar el.
Something to bridge that gap to go here. I don't know. So he's cutting the vent out.
Yeah, he's cutting the vent. Yeah. That's what he's kind of saying is cut the vent.
Did you notice what the vent's made of?
Polymer. So Valentine's a very experienced roofer with asphalt, and he's really taken well to this.
Straight blade.
¿No necesitas un cuchillo derecho?
Yo lo ocupaba, pero ya acabé.
Where are the straight blades at?
So pretty much the edge goes to flat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, here my parking lot?
So do these
That's my
guys,
parking lot.
do these guys all need a box?
Sí, le ves la. Y en verde, ya nomás quedaría pues así. Y ya no tenías que hacerle.
Looks good. And just I'd add a dab of sealant underneath it. Okay.
Just line that up, put that in right there. That is nice. That's very nice. I mean, maybe a little dab right there.
Yeah.
You got the pictures you need of this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to take one more.
Awesome.
But no, that looks good.
Yeah, it does. Creates like a little kind of cricket system there. Pues ahí estamos. Muchísimas gracias. Ahí está ya a comer. So thanks again. Let's do one more round of applause. Thank you.